Reset. You must
On that
reset.
video game.
Okay? Now you're in auto. You're good to go.
Good to go.
But remember to hit the reset. If you guys quickly went off, you did not reset it. It's not going off. But when the moment you go back auto, it's going to go off. All right, so make sure you reset the ELT. It's just the button inside there, right there. Yeah, and there's your instructions. Okay.
You gotta shake it.
No, no. All right, I'm going to put it back to off. What you do is, now,
You do it when it's off.
when you look at, no, you go in auto because it's on. And you can saw, I didn't take much, did it? Now, we land the aircraft kind of hard. We set off ELTs.
Right.
I've never set off an ELT besides my little story throwing that freaking raft up there, right? But you just saw how easy it was to trip. So after I started to do this as a mechanic, I'm going, sweet baby Jesus, I better check every time I land. I better check 121.5 because you saw how easy it was to set it off. And some of my landings, I could have lost some feelings because it was a big I missed a few times. So I figured, oh boy, I had to have set off the ELT. Better check it as soon as I get off the runway. Okay? So, but when it comes to the new modern ELT, you're going to also have a remote. So you'll see on all my aircraft, we have a remote in the cockpit. This is back there behind the panel in the back of the tail, and then you have a remote. Now there's going to be books provided for each aircraft on the cart, wherever I put the cart, behind you there. Each aircraft I put together an avionics book. Make sure you review your ELT. This ELT is kept in that book right there for this trainer.
Guys, don't worry.
Jesus. He's the one that, I don't need it. So each aircraft has their own ELT because we have different ones. I use this for OMP because it's just quick and easy, all right? But what are you looking for? You know, you just tested it, so what else are you looking for? And pass the test, right? Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
4313 says put an AM radio by the ELT antenna, but guess what?
What?
We certainly heard it come through the radio. You'd be listening to the signal come from an AM radio, the signal strength. If you use this guy right here, which you know it's already done, while we tested it, it already picked it up. He gave us what the hertz. Okay. Now,
What's this?
now it said, now I'm not sure what it means, but it said 99% on here. When we do the test box for this gives me everything that is on the box. When it comes to the modulation for this one here, it's going to give you the it's going to be in that bag right there. I know it will be, but it will give us everything that's on the detail of that. You will be able to know exactly. And when you go to program for the GPS one, you're going to read off the data plate and you're going to put that number in there. You're going to see a whole bunch of GPS values. You put the one that's on that box and then it will tell you that it meets that strength. Just like this, it will tell you what kind of signal strength is going out in the 121. Your book will also tell you what you're supposed to be looking for. All right? So for doing this check. This is an old one, no big deal. It's probably very low in the battery strength and all that, so it may come up differently than what's been provided. The last thing I'll mention is this guy right here. Inexpensive now to buy. eBay sales to everybody. This used to be very expensive. This is what we all used back in the day for CB radios. To check out our radio's strength and to tune our antennas. So what's going to happen here is on your one project of determining that your radio is putting out the correct strength. I don't want you to do anything on this trainer. I want you to do it all on this trainer. So I tell you which radio to plug it into. Now, these are called wedges, right? You read in your book to what wattage your radio is supposed to put out. So you can see I have some other widgets that they can be put in there. The one I have in there is up to 50 watts, which you'll find from your radio what it's supposed to do. The arrow is the direction that the radio is transmitting. So you're going to be hooking up your radio this side. You'll turn this widget in the direction. You'll put this into where the antenna is. You have 3 scales there. On my instructions, I told you which one you can use. Okay? You're going to make sure that it meets the value that the manufacturer has put into the book for the radio you're testing. Then when you're done on my project, I'm telling you, then you must have the reflector coming back from the antenna. That's when they'll tell you to take the widget and turn it, they call it a slug. That's what it was, a slug. You turn it opposite to get the reflective coming back when you key the mic. And then write down those figures. Does it pass or not? And this is actually helping to solve 2 radio problems with very inexpensive. This guy here can do what I just demonstrated with something very simple. This is mentioned in 4313. That's why I like using it. Because we have the book to show, to tell you what you're doing. And this is it right here. What's that?
What's that called?
This here is a true watt meter.
True watt?
Yep. Yep. And then, of course, the different wedges for the different strengths of the radios. Okay? So you'll be using that. No power to it, no nothing. It strictly picks up the power that's coming through the boxes. Right? All right. Now we'll stop there. Now, when you go to turn stuff off, like I said, start off at the bottom and work your way up. We'll go ahead and get rid of the DMA. We'll come here, turn off that radio. We'll come up here, turn off that radio. Wait for it to do whatever it says it's shut down, give it a little bit of time. Take this, go to off, come over here, we're going to go ahead and enter power off.